And is the knowledge about this historical incarnation of like what was he teaching? Was he also not
he
teaching?
appeared always as a young boy.
Yeah, yeah.
And he taught people Alakh Niranjan, which is the Nath Sampradaya's mantra. And he asked them to meditate and so on. But as usual, people use the name of Balaknath only for material gains. Nobody says, oh, please help me with this, oh, Balaknath, and they will cut a goat there. But really, his original teaching was spiritual, not for material gains.
No.
But that happens.
Yeah.
So Adinath, Paramashiva, Sadashiva, and the Supreme Being are not different. They are only manifestations. And Babaji.
So Sri Guru Babaji is like a kind of a god for this planet. Can you say like that?
We can say that.
Yeah. And is it like a one being that is the god, or is it like several elders who are very spiritually advanced?
There are elders, but one person is there who controls everything. That's where I would place Sri Guru Babaji. And among the elders who are there, the circle, he presides over it for this Manvantara. When this yuga is over, you will have another Babaji. No, it may not be the same.
Right.
So how long is this Manvantara still?
We are still past halfway outside Kali Yuga.
And Sri Guru will stay until the end
Till the end,
to safeguard this planet.
as much as possible.
Yeah, that's wonderful to know.
I hope he is going and whispering to Putin now. Hey, hold on.
Yeah. Are they doing that? Such beings, like, do they have such influence? They're trying to, create peace and.
Of course.
Yeah.
But this world has become so rogue and out of control. They also say, let them destroy and suffer and figure it out for themselves.
Yeah, it's a karma of humanity. So
Otherwise, they can stop it any time.
they are seeing through their wisdom where to interfere and
Exactly.
where not.
Exactly.
Yeah. But does it also influence if we are praying, for the peace and we're praying for help? Is it strengthened then? Is it worth doing that?
It's worth.
Yeah.
It's worth. You pray, you don't have to say, I'm praying to Babaji or pray. Just pray to the Supreme Being. It all goes there, ultimately.
It's also nice to pray Babaji.
No, I understand, but
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So, is it in that inner experience you had, where you saw not only Sri Guru Babaji, you saw Maheshwanath, you saw Padmasambhava,
yes.
and
Guru
Yeshua,
Nanak,
Guru Nanak,
yes.
And Yeshu.
Yes,
So
and would you say that is the Sri Guru kind of like a leader of a global group of masters?
yes. When they say leader, it's not like political leader.
No.
But someone who everybody looks up to.
Yes. But there was also the story of Shiva coming to earth with 7 rishis. Would that be like
Sapta Rishis.
Could you say that Jesus
Similar.
and they are like these kind of
Similar. Even Moses.
yeah.
They are like lineage holders of individual lineages, and then can we say Sri Guru is like it's like there's this planetary meta lineage kind of and different lineages are different branches, and
Yes.
Sri Guru is the.
Also, one should not have the misunderstanding that Sri Guru Babaji is only the Guru for Kriya Yogis. It's not like that. Of course, he taught Kriya Yoga to one branch, but he would have taught something else to somebody else.
Yeah.
You cannot say that.
That's interesting.
But
Because
do you have an understanding that Sri Guru is there other great masters that are same stature as Sri Guru on the continent?
not in this.
Or is he
not-
master of all continents?
All continents.
Yeah.
But only in this yuga.
Yeah.
It can change in the next yuga.
Yeah.
I can't say, I haven't seen anybody of that stature anywhere in any other continent. On the earth.
Right.
Forget about other places.
Yeah. If you could tell about that one day, that would be wonderful. The other world. If you've been there.
See, now we need to sort out this world.
Yes. Yeah, of course. There's a lot of work to be done.
I'm 75 now physically,
Yes.
and I need to still work.
Yeah, you're still very fit, so we're happy.
I hope so.
Yeah, you look great.
Yeah.
I hope so. But I have little joint pains here and there sometimes. In the cold.
Yes.
And when I climb stairs now, I need something to hold, like a railing. I don't do it without.
Yeah.
I can, but
Just
you
in case.
should not overtax the body beyond a certain limit. Can't overdo it. Well, I can go and do some kaya kalpa and reverse person. What's the use? Waste of time.
Yeah, I understand.
If I had those 3 months or 1 month which I would use for kaya kalpa, I can do so many other things. What is this body anyway? Just to go.
But my husband had also said in that experience in the chapter, the last chapter, that you have to go back and Guru Nanak
That's what
said,
I'm doing.
Guru Nanak said, adopt the Bodhisattva path, Nadu.
It was Padmasambhava.
Oh, Padmasambhava. Yes. Of course, it was Padmasambhava.
Not Guru Nanak.
No. Padmasambhava said, adopt the Bodhisattva path, and so that's what you're
That's
doing.
what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then even that has a limit, right?
Yes, of course. But the Bodhisattva comes back again and again.
Bodhisattva comes because of compassion.
Yes.
No
So
other.
will you come back?
How will you find me? I won't come back.
We'll look
Maybe
for
I'll
you.
be born somewhere else.
We will look for you. I probably will find you. Yeah.
First to come back, you need to find a proper womb.
Right.
Sure.
Otherwise, you're all messed up.
Yes. There's some deep significance that Sri Guru Babaji has personally asked some people to write that book, like your autobiography is one, and then Yogananda's autobiography. And then he also asked Sri Yukteswar to write the Holy Science. So is there other books that you know that are authentically, directly asked by Sri Guru to be
People
written?
may not know about it or agree with it, but there is this thing called Jnaneshwari, written by Jnaneshwar, which was written under the express desire of Babaji.
Yeah.
It's called the Jnaneshwari. Some people say Jnaneshwari. Pretty big book. It was written in Marathi. And then now it's available in translation.
Well,
You should read it.
yeah.
Yes.
And if you go to India, to Maharashtra, to Pune, from Pune, 14 kilometers is Alandi, where his Samadhi is there. He took Samadhi at the age of 16. When Jnaneshwar. We call him Jnananath because he was also a Nath. His guru was Nivartinath.
Yes.
And his guru was Nath. So the Nath Sampradaya lineage in Maharashtra comes from there. From Sant Jnaneshwar is called. Sant meaning saint.
Yes. And what year is that?
My ear is very all messed up.
Yeah. But it's hundreds of years ago.
Sant Jnaneshwar.
It's fine.
okay.
It doesn't
I
matter.
think at least 100 years.
Yeah.
At least, maybe more.
Yes.
So that text is written by him. The other, some of the works of Lahiri Mahasaya was specifically asked to write.
Do you know
by
which
Babaji.
ones?
I think the Bhagavad Gita
Oh,
translation.
wonderful. Wonderful to know.
And a couple of other books which I think the Avadhuta Gita. There is a nice translation by Lahiri Mahasaya. I don't know if it is now in English, but definitely he wrote in Bengali, this I know.
Isn't it like if Sri Guru personally asks you to write a book, it is the grace also poured into that book? They are like very special
True,
compared
very
to
true.
other books.
Very true.
And through those books also, at least the autobiographies, also Sri Guru becomes known to us.
So one of the biggest functions of the autobiography of a yogi, though I do not agree with many things there, is that first time the Western public, even some of the Indians, began to know that there is somebody called Babaji. That work Yogananda did.
Yeah, maybe you can say something.
No, this was the subject you wanted to
This was the subject. Yeah. Maybe one more question,
Yes.
which is not directly to the last chapter of the autobiography, but it is also related to the autobiography, where Sri Guru is telling you that 2 minutes of loving kindness is more important than very hard, long austerities and a lot of tapas and so on. And also Maheshwara is saying in another passage that it is the fire of love that burns all the self-centeredness and selfishness away. And then you yourself has said very beautiful quotation in Satsang Foundation quotations. You're saying that love is all that is required. All arguments and discussions fail to reach the unlimited. Only love does. So
True.
can you elaborate a little bit the additional to Kriya Yoga, the importance also to open the heart?
It's so simple. There is no need to allow.
But it's so wonderful.
It's not possible to have selfless love. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
But if, and 1 degree, it is more important than anything else. Because basically, in every human being, also every animal, there is a spark of the divine. And it is the spark of the divine from where all compassion, love, everything comes. So when you see it in others, and yourself you see it, and then you also see it in others, then it becomes a natural process. You don't have to, no effort is required. It's a flow. It happens naturally.
But one can still practice it, practice to open the heart for everybody,
of
and
course.
also to letting go to resistance.
Of course you can, but it is natural. It's inside us.
Yes.
It's the artificialities of behavior and so on that cover it, actually.
Yeah.
Remove it, it's there. What I'm saying is you don't have to bring it from anywhere.
No. Yeah.
So, thank you so much for
Thank
this.
you.